Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's Monday. It's late August and we're still putting out FIFA 20 Ultimate Team content. Hope you do enjoy today. If you do, continue to support the series by hitting that thumbs up button. We're shooting for 2,022 likes today. If you can make that happen, you'll make my Monday. And of course, don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new. So, as we get on into today's episode, you can see what my team is looking like. We made the subtle changes to it to make sure that we could get that our newest Tots in and our newest Road to the Final in, which is of course Tots Theo Hernandez and Road to the Final Joao Felix. And he is going to be probably like a major point of conversation in today's episode, that's for sure. But what I need to do is just get stuck in Foot Champs. I'm still unsure, like I said last week, that was going to be my last weekend league. I don't know if this weekend league is going to be my last weekend league or next weekend, but it's one of the two. I won't play after next weekend because I think that's probably when we're going to sort of end the series. I reckon... in my head, I think I'm going to episode 350 because that will leave about a month before the new game, and I'll take that time to refresh the channel page, get all of the graphics settled and ready for FIFA 21. Leave you guys waiting for a little bit, getting hungry for FIFA 21 RTG and that type of stuff. So yeah, I think if this is episode 340. We're now on the final 10 episode countdown. And that is subject to change, obviously. Don't worry too much because, if the way I've sort of figured it out is if we play the next 2 weekend leagues, I think episode 350 would end on a Thursday, which could be live rewards if I played the next weekend league. And we could end it on getting some rewards. So that could be quite fun. It might be something to do. And then don't forget that there's always like a potential little one-off episodes at the end talking about my favourite players of the series, like a Hall of Fame type thing, which someone asked me to do. And we could most definitely do that, as other types of content for the channel. But I just hope maybe that there'll be, I want to prepare and rest and get ready for the onslaught that will be the FIFA 21 RTG. I'm very much looking forward to it. So you just saw in the background, I quit the game, 2-0 down, that's my rule. Sometimes it's 1-0. Sometimes I will literally quit after 1-0 after 2 FIFA minutes. If I'm just not feeling it and I feel like the player I'm up against is like a top 100 or an elite player, I'll just get out of there because I don't care anymore. I do still, I don't get the enjoyment out of playing the weekend league like I used to, or like I did do like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where it was actually like I was having fun. I would say that I'm not having the most fun time playing champs now, which is weird because it's like one of these, it's like a sick feeling. Like you sort of, everyone loves to moan about foot champs and the weekend league, and everyone dreads the weekend league, but actually it's like the time where I enjoy playing FIFA the most because there's like a point behind it, there's a reason behind it. We're working to get ourselves some rewards, and even in this late stage I kind of still want to get some rewards. So that's why we've played it this weekend, and we'll play up to 10 wins today. This was my Saturday session, doing the weekend league in a little bit more of a normal format this week that I haven't done for the last couple of weeks because I was out at car dealerships and picking up my car and stuff. I was taking time out of the weekend league. So what I had been doing was getting so much work done on the Friday and the Saturday that I would have the Sunday free, with no weekend league left to do. Whereas I've sort of gone back to what my original format is, which is if we're going to 14 wins, get your 5 wins on a Friday, grind out your 5 wins on a Saturday, and then leave it to just get 4 wins on Sunday. Sometimes that's really simple because you've lost a bunch during the Friday and Saturday. And sometimes it can be just as much of a slog and I feel like that's the way it's going to go now, just because the people that are left playing this game are just the hardcore. Apart from game number 1, where I faced a team which had a few rare and non-rare golds in it, every single team I've come up against has been a complete madness. Like, every team's crazy. Obviously, it is. And I would say that it is just, yeah, it's the hardcore, isn't it? So, I don't expect nothing. I expect nothing less. Like, I come up against a team like this, and I'm like, ooh, this should be an easy game, because that isn't the greatest team. I mean, but he's got, like, Totti Kante and Tots Ramos and some crazy stuff. But, like, I see some future stars in there, and there was a Moments player in there. And I'm like, well, that doesn't cut it against my Summer Heat and Tots players. So, we should be all right. And we do go 1-0 up. We get through here with Joao Felix. And let's move our conversation topic onto him, shall we? I have to admit this, and it's probably the title of the video and all of that stuff. I think I was wrong. I think I was wrong about what I said about Joao Felix the other day. I said I was really enjoying him, and that he seemed like he'd be a very good player. I think he might be a bit of a fraud. I'm really getting not much out of him, if I'm honest. Like, we're going to score a goal with him here. I made a change at half-time in this game, which I was bossing, to put him as the get-in-behind striker, so that maybe he would get in behind and actually score and do something for me. But other than that, like, I don't get much out of him. I really don't. He's not super fast. His dribbling isn't absolutely incredible. He doesn't have the 5-star weak foot. So there's so many points which bring him down to a worse player than Vinicius Jr., Ousmane Dembele and Frank Ribery. 3 of my favourite cards on this game, and 3 of the best cards on this game, I'm pretty sure. Apart from, like, the super expensive top tier icons. Like, yeah, so he's just not that great. I quit against this guy. It turns out he's a viewer. GG's, bro. I just had a feeling when I saw your squad that you were like a sick player. And I checked afterwards on your profile, you finished top 100 and stuff. So I'm glad I quit that one at 1-0 after 4 minutes. It was 4 minutes too long of playing. But considering you get such easy wins, next time if you ever match up against me, it's your turn to give me a win, bro. All right? Deal. Cool. Handshake emoji. I don't know why I did a handshake like that. I could have gone like that, couldn't I? Anyway, we move on. So I quit that game at like 1-0, 4 minutes, and that's fine. It's another loss for the record. It just doesn't matter. Like, it just gets me on another game. And if what has been said is true, which is that even if you quit a game, your elo does change or whatever, so that it does count as a loss, then we're fine. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna make ourselves a slightly easier ride for the rest of the journey, aren't we? Anyway, this game was so difficult. This guy had like a weird team. Lots of icon moments and stuff. And then like a Harry Maguire in defense. I don't understand it, but I was struggling so bad against this 3-5-2. It was unreal. And he scores a penalty. I gave away a penalty. I had to give it away, otherwise he was going to score the rebound. And he scores to make it 2-1. So I throw the kitchen sink at him. And Bobby Firmino gets a goal. Obviously, Joao Felix is not on the pitch at this stage. He's been brought off because he's just trash. I'm not getting on with him. Something about him's just not working, not clicking for me anymore. I thought that there were sparks of enjoyment when I started using him, but no. I feel like the stats are a lie. I really do. But anyway, I'm so glad I got the late equaliser, because we go into extra time, which is not what I really want to be doing in August. I want to be getting through my game so much quicker than this. But we do go into extra time, and I get a goal straight off of kickoff, and then one right at the end of the match as well. We end up winning the game 4-2 against someone that I would say he was obviously trying to have fun and change his team about, or maybe he'd shoved a lot of his players into icon packs, and that's why he had a regular Harry Maguire in defence. But he was a good player, and yeah, that was a tough old game. If I'd have played him against like my team versus my team, and we were both on one end, I think he would have beat me easily. And then this game right here, I got the feeling that this guy was good just off the bat. I don't know. I never checked his profile afterwards. I literally just moved on. But at 1-0 again, I just quit and moved. I couldn't be bothered. So after the stress of going 120 minutes before, I was like, I want like an easy game for the next one. And it just wasn't happening. Like, we come up against this, and I didn't concede straight away, so I didn't quit. But I could just feel that this game was going to be tough as well. Lo and behold, Joao Felix gets a goal. I mean, it had to be gifted to him. because yeah, he's just not very good at work and earning goals because he's a bit trash on the game. But yeah, I scored with Joao Felix, which is an absolute miracle. And then he does equalise against me with Team of the Season Messi. Good old player he is, isn't he? When we get through with Joao Felix again, what can we do? We're going to have to pass it off because he's not quick enough to get around the defenders. And it is the smart thing to do anyway to get that goal for Ousmane Dembele. So 2-1 up at half-time, but I'm not really having the best of it. Like, my opponent's had one more shot. He's had a bit more possession. I need to step things up. But we are winning, so that's good. Vinicius Jr., one of my favourite players, knocks it in to Roberto Firmino, and I just cut it round and smack it near post. Roberto Firmino was the Joao Felix replacement. I feel like I needed more stability in a squad where, you know, I can trust him. I really can. Bobby Firmino has been so sick this year. And that's my 10th win. So 10-win Jones has been achieved. 10-5. So effectively we've gone 5-4 today. That's not good. That's really not good. Hopefully that's the worst section of our weekend league as we get the rest of it done tomorrow. But I got one pair of terrific tots so far. Objective done, and then there's 2 more that I could do literally in one game of squad battles, so I'm going to make sure I do that for you by the end of this episode. We get a little 2 players pack. Obviously I figured I'd just show you that. I think I saw Jamie tweet, Foot Economist, who works at EA now. I saw him tweet that EA added 200 more special items into packs on Friday night. So amongst the 50 like top tier ones that are already in packs, they're staying in packs, and then 200 more tots and foot birthdays or whatever have been added back in. So there's a chance that some of these packs here, there, and everywhere we could maybe pack the odd crazy card here or there. Hope so anyway. So the UCL showdowns came out. It's PSG Leipzig one. There might be another one out by the time you're watching this, but it was Bernat versus Forsberg. Neither of these cards really interest me, if I'm honest. Like, Bernat could be cool, it could be a good player, but I just feel like I'm just not that bothered. I'll leave them, I think. I'll wait and see what the other ones are that come out, and like I said, there might be some out by now, depending on the results of some of the Champions League games. But yeah, neither of them really do it for me. Like, I don't run a Bundesliga squad, and sometimes I run Ligue 1. But like, let's face it, I've already got great left backs now. I've got Theo Hernandez and Mendy and Masuaku. So like, I've got good left backs in the game. I don't want to become left back FC. So we're going to leave that one, I think. If he becomes a 95, again, will you know by now? I doubt you'll know by now. I can't imagine that semi-final will have gone ahead just yet. But either way, yeah, I think I'm going to pass. And I will save our whatever fodder we've actually got left for something different. So I played a squad battles match. I got week bronze, week silver done in a couple of different weeks. It gave me some XP, enough to go through in the season progress and earn myself a Lone Icon Moments Eusebio. And that gave me an idea. Like, obviously, I'm not loving Joao Felix. I'm going to change the squad up for the final few games of the weekend league. Going to take advantage of some of these crazy loans that we've got. I've come up against quite a lot of loans this weekend, I think. Off the top of my head, I've seen quite a few, like, Cruyffs and stuff. So, I feel like I have anyway. Maybe I'm just... either way, I'm going to test out a couple more of those in tomorrow's video. So I think I might bring Pele into the squad, bring Joao Felix out. And it will mean like a little bit of a change of the squad again, which is obviously what we would love to see anyway. And we did earn the 50k pack. So by doing that one squad battles match, I needed to get 2 assists with a TOTS player. I brought Ziyech on and got that. And then score outside the box with a TOTS player. I scored a free kick with Ziyech against squad battles. And I played it against the featured squad, which got me a bunch more XP. I think we're nearly finishing. We're either finishing gold 2 or gold 1 in squad battles this week, which is a miracle. It means we're going to get some actual packs come Monday night or Sunday night into Monday, probably in tomorrow's episode. But the 50k pack was not ideal, if I'm honest. There's 250 special items in packs. I was hoping to see a TOTS. Not gonna lie, it was a special item of some sort, and I got Giroud, which is yeah, a little bit gutting. But hey, we did earn a 84 to 88 loan player on FIFA 21. Cool, I guess. Maybe that'll help me out for the first weekend league of 21. But Joao Felix, come out of the squad, buddy. You can ignore the goals to game and assist to game ratios. They were mainly squad battles. I think I might be done with him. I just haven't got on that well with him this weekend. He hasn't been firing goals away. Something about him just doesn't feel very quick. Something about him, his stats just lie. I swear, I'm just not getting on very well with him. So we'll make some adjustments to this team. At the start of tomorrow's episode, we'll try out a couple of the many loans that we've got in the club. We'll try to put a couple of them into the squad and see what we can make happen, see what we can enjoy, and see if there's any players that take my fancy. But that's going to be the end of the episode. Guys, hit me with a thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. 2,022 likes, I think I asked for today. A bit of a random number, but hey, go for it. And of course, subscribe as well if you are new around here. I thank you for that. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy, all of that good stuff. And your boy Lasty will catch you tomorrow to finish off this gosh darn weekend league. Peace.